Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball. 2-1 now. Big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it. No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the ball.
And Arizona is set down 1-2. Bottom of the first, Mookie Betts will get us started. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and Betts is gone. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. Around second now, going for three. The tag, and he's out. And the Dodgers are set down. And we're back. And now Jack Peterson. Swing and a miss as he was late. Ohtani, an all-star a season ago. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Gabriel Moreno now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
A 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the blunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Muncy digs in. And the right-hander back to work. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. James Outman digs in now. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that one fouled off. Gallen certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. On the ground to the left. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes. And he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Here comes Chris Taylor. To the left side, but it is well fouled.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Carroll brings it in. Runner tags at second. Here's Jason Hayward. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that event.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this. Now into the game, Miguel Vargas. He'll play second. Alec Thomas leading things off and takes a strike. Splits the plate. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Right side, hard hit. Freeman takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That one lifted to left. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Gallen back to work. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double. So, man aboard. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Liner caught it second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Runner breaks for 3rd. At the belt and fires. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Muncy to hit. He's 0 for 1. Muncy hits one in the air. Thomas should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is out of the 4th. This is Corbin Carroll. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
1 out, bases empty, and down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And the right-hander deals, and there's a foul ball. He goes down looking. So 1-2. Bottom 4, digging in, James Outman. Gallen back to work. Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
That one was blasted, Boog, and as broadcast,